All right, guys, a few weeks ago I was out here running and I filmed it, and I was in knee-deep water. Okay, everything here behind me was flooded out, and I told you about the walleye fishing and how insane it was. So now we're coming up out of the river, or out of the flooded area where it used to be flooded, and what do you see? You see a lot of cars, and I'm going to show you in a minute who those cars belong to. This is the kind of fish that are peppered all over that. Is that river full yet, or we got another week?
They're still coming.
They're still coming.
Still coming.
A little more time. So
yes,
this is a pretty exciting time. You can see the traffic out here. I told you guys what would happen here. The way these guys fish is unbelievable. That guy I just talked to, that's a little one. He had a much bigger one earlier. This is a fairly shallow section of river, and you see how these guys are lined up. They put on their hip waders and they get in a big line. You can see it's on both sides, predominantly this side, because there's some pretty high dollar real estate on the other side. So I think they just march across, some of them, but they just get in a line, and somehow these walleyes know where that line is, and they come right down the line, and that's the way they eat. I guess they just line up just like the fishermen do, and all these guys are going to catch their limit. The limit used to be 6. I don't know what it is today, but people come out here. This road will be so full, people driving up and down. It's basically about a 1 mile stretch, and there's 3 or 4 different spots that guys will line up. And like I say, it's hard to believe all these guys are going to catch fish, but they're all going to catch fish. You see how they are? They get their hip waders. They got a net, which if you look to the left of them, near their legs, they all have a net that's hanging down. I'll try to point to it. The camera's right there. You see the nets by their legs, and they got all their gear with them out there, so if they need to do anything, they can. And it's like 3 o'clock, 3:15 right now. Another couple hours, and there could be 500-600 guys right here, just in this spot. It's amazing. Anyway, it's a neat river. There's a lot going on today. Hey guys, it's Silver Age Dave. I was telling everybody about the Maumee River, arguably the best walleye fishing in the world. Guys come from all over the world to fish this river. And the run really hasn't even started yet. Weeks ago I told you about this, but now they're starting to come out. This is nothing. This is Friday. It's probably 3 o'clock, and I'm going to try to point. This line you see, they bunch up like that in a line, and you think, how can they catch fish? But that's how the walleye feed, right there. And you see the other side of the river is peppered. There's another line. There's another line. Way over there, there's another line. You can't really make it out because they're kind of blending in, but there's hundreds of guys right in that little group way over there. And then when we come here, see this outcrop? I'll focus on it. See that outcrop right there above that grass? Looks like, oh, just rocks or something. I'll bet there's 100 guys right there. That line just extends out. It's amazing. I'll show you another section of the river. I'll see if I can get a better view of it. But walleye is a great fish to eat. It's fairly expensive, and probably in a week, every single one of these guys, every time they come out, they're going to catch their limit. I don't know if that's 6 fish or what the limit is this year, but it's incredible how many fish will come up this river from Lake Erie. All right, that's a quick view of it.